Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. One of my main reasons for purchasing this watch is to compare it with the Casio AE-1200 to see if it's any good. In this video, we are going to take a detailed look at this watch. So let's start out with some dimensions as usual. The watch has a case width of about 40.7 millimeters and 44.3 millimeters when I measured from the buttons to buttons. The lug to lug distance is exactly at 45 millimeters. It has a thickness of 12.9 millimeters. The lug width, when I tried to measure it, it's about 17.7 millimeters, which is rather odd. I suspect it's supposed to be an 18 millimeters, but due to that plating, maybe it got smaller. The case is made from resin and it has a metallic plating over it. It is a high gloss plating and attracts a lot of smudges, fingerprints, and scratches. With its size, the high gloss surface made it overly blingy for my taste. It has a matte black bezel surrounding the acrylic crystal. It has a stainless steel case back held by 4 screws, and there is an etched or stamped motif of a sailboat on the back. The bracelet is made out of folded metals. It comes with your typical hollow end links, and the clasp is made out of pressed metal. There is no push button deployment, which is a shame. The removable links are held by pins, but boy, those pin has a very crucial flaw. The pin has a press fit or interference fit all the way. So as a typical, cotter pin or kind of a press pin, usually they have only a portion where the press fit is just at the tip of the pin, so it makes sliding the pin in and out easier. But this one, it's press fit all the way. All right, so it made removing and reinserting the pin a hard labor. I had to hammer the pin in and out like I'm forging some kind of a exotic sword. Really terrible experience. This reason is enough for me not to recommend this watch. Yes, you heard me. Yeah, very early in this video, I'm saying that I'm not recommending this watch. It again shows the lack of thought in designing the watch or copying the watch, in this case by Q&Q or their parent company Citizen Watch. Thumbs down. Look, I even marked the link when I mishammer the pins on and off. I think the display lacks some contrast here. The background has a sort of like a gray, blue, green tint, which reduced the overall contrast. I can still read the time, but I think it could be better. Not sure if it's due to the EL backlighting though. The watch has a caliber MD19442, which I got to know from the user manual. It is powered by a CR2025 battery. There is no official specs on the rated accuracy and battery life. The main display has 4 distinct modes. So let's start off with this one. So we can see that there is a day of the week, the year, the month, and the date. So let's press this top right button here. Let me try to get a better grip. So you see this is the so-called second display, where it shows you the time zone that you're currently in, and then here it shows you the day of the week and your day, your date and month. So pressing it again, you can see it's here, but here it turns to Monday, but instead of showing you the date, it shows you the second time zone. So yes, you can set a second time zone on this watch. Pressing it again, same thing. Here is the same. It shows you the second time zone, but instead of showing you the day of the week, it shows you the time zone that you're currently in. So yeah, so that is the so-called 4-dial display on the main timekeeping face. Well, I find the blinking map on the map kind of a distraction to me. It always grabs my eye when I want to read the time. It's like, oh yeah, something's blinking. Is that still in adjusting mode, or something is wrong with the watch? So I think it's overly gimmicky for this watch, which there is no practical reason. Let's cycle through some of the modes of this watch. So there is the mode button, so press it. The first one is stopwatch, so it has a stopwatch with a split function. I'm not just gonna play with that stopwatch. It has a timer, it has an alarm. Let's see how many alarms it has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 5 alarm. So here you can also turn on the hourly chime. Yeah, I think this is for the second time zone. So where you see, I'm not sure about where this time zone is. So I'm just gonna, yeah, I can move it Sydney, Adelaide, things like that. So here you can set your second time zone. And yeah, that's about it. So let's go into the time adjustment mode. So here there is a button called reset, but if you press it once, nothing's gonna happen. And you press and hold it, you will see like it's set, but you still need to continue holding it until it's really in this timekeeping mode. So from here you can cycle through. So the first one is for you to change your time zone. This one is to set the daylight saving. This is for the second, hour, minute, whether you want to display it as a 12-hour or 24-hour mode. Yeah, I think, yeah. Oh yeah, just on that one was the year, this is a month, this is the date. You want it to have the beep or not, because now you're hearing that there's no beep. So if you want to turn the beep on, yep, it's on. But the beep is kind of annoying because it has a very long beeping sound. So I'm just gonna go back and turn off the beep again. Yep. Alright, so I guess that's about it for all the functions of this watch. Okay, so this is gonna be a lume shot or a light shot. So this watch comes with a electroluminescent backlighting. So when I press this light button, so it glows in a greenish hue, which is brighter, and it's a time control, but I don't think there's any way for you to set how long it will light up. So comparing to the standard AE-1200, let's try to do this here. Let me find the light. So the light is supposed to be here, so it's just an amber light, which is kind of bright too. It's not like really dark, but and then it's also like time control. And comparing this to, yep, this may look way cooler in that greenish hue, but this one is not, sorry, I pressed the wrong button. So this one is no slouch either because it's kind of bright. On the wrist, the watch fits okay due to the short lug-to-lug distance. It's not a small watch by any means, but at least there is no lug overhang. There is also an abundance of micro adjustment position, which I feel is a little redundant. The clasp is just a friction fitted clasp. There is no push button deployment, which is kind of rudimentary, or yeah, put it in a way, crude. Well, I think it fits my wrist rather okay. The clasp is kind of centered, and yeah, that's about a good thing I can say with the watch. Here is the watch next to the legendary or famous Casio AE-1200. Well, you can see that, from here, the AE-1200 has a much better contrast compared to this M196. So let's move it around just in case you're saying that, yeah, the light is not equal. So you can see the contrast on the AE-1200 is much more better here. Overall, I wouldn't really recommend this Q&Q M196 watch. Get the Casio AE-1200 instead. The only good thing that I think this watch has over the AE-1200 is maybe just the EL backlighting, EL electroluminescent backlighting. It is inferior to the AE-1200 in almost every aspect. I would only recommend this watch if it's on a heavy discount and sell for far less than the Casio AE-1200. From the official online stores in Malaysia, I find this selling similar if not more expensive than the AE-1200, which is yeah, maybe you're only paying for that electroluminescent backlighting. To me, I would say just go with the AE-1200. This watch in particular should have never existed in my opinion. Yes, I understand that, you know, Q&Q, or rather Citizen, would like to copy on the success of Casio, but yeah, they should have designed a better watch. This feels like a half-hearted, or I would say half-assed design watch, especially on the pins. And yeah, you know, I'm not really liking this watch. I don't really say this a lot in my review video. I try to be as open as possible, but this one is really a bummer. So yeah, just go with the AE-1200. So I also did a full review of this watch, I don't know, maybe a couple of years back. You know, if you're interested to know more about this watch, feel free to go back to that video. I'm gonna put links somewhere in the description box below, or I don't know, in the video card here if you're interested. So yeah, I think that's about it for this video. Alright, if you're new to the channel, well, before I say that, I may get a lot of hate for not liking this watch, but I'm okay with it, because anyhow, this is just my opinion. You may like this watch, you know, over the AE-1200. That's fine, and everyone deserves his or her own opinion here. But this is just my personal opinion, and I'm not into this watch. So yeah, you are welcome to dislike this video anyhow. Yeah, I couldn't stop you. I cannot stop you. So yeah, I guess that's it for this video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. It really helps me a lot. And you can also follow me on my Instagram for more watch pictures at gfw_watch for more watch pictures. Till then, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Stay safe, take care, bye bye.